Hi, happy Monday. We're going to talk today about getting through fear. And for any of you who are horse riders, you're going to find today's message very easy because you will be used to falling off horses. It's just part and parcel of riding. You fall off, you check that there's no bones broken, and you get back on again. And an odd time you take a tumble that's a little bit harder and it's a little bit more difficult to make yourself get back up and get back on the saddle. But you always do because you know you cannot let fear take over, or else you will end up paralysed by it and you can say goodbye to all of the brilliant feelings that you get when you're riding horses. It's that simple. So you have a choice. You either decide that it's too dangerous or too difficult, or you pick yourself up, you get back in the saddle, and you learn how to be really good at not falling off in the future. And as usual, I've used horses and riding as a metaphor for life in general because it's exactly the same in life. We can choose to let fear take hold of us and slowly start turning us into a smaller version of ourselves that's scared to do anything simply because at some stage we've made a mistake while we've been learning something, or the circumstances have gone against us and we have taken it really personally and we think it's because we are not good enough to be doing it. And just because something unexpected happens, it shouldn't mean that we give up. You know, sometimes when you get back on a horse, this one in particular, I used to fall off him all the time. Sometimes when you get back on a horse, you are really nervous and it takes a bit of time until you can get that confidence back again. But if you keep going, that confidence actually comes back always, and it is 10 times stronger than it was before the incident happened. Or sometimes falling off, whatever it's due to, whether it's down to not paying attention, bad luck, external circumstances, whatever, sometimes it actually makes you a little bit cross and you get back in the saddle and you're a little bit pissed off about the whole thing because maybe it's happened a couple of times too many. And it actually gives you a bit of fire in your belly again. You get back in the saddle and you're even more determined to make it work. So you can actually use the fear to make you better and more determined at what it is you're trying to do. So what does all of this mean? Well, it means that if you fall off in life, it doesn't mean that you are weak or that you are stupid. In fact, I would argue if you think that you're invulnerable, you are being stupid. It just means that you're human. But what is even more important, whether we're talking about you crashing in your riding or in a relationship or in your business or in your career, and trust me, I've fallen off in a lot more things than just in my riding. I want you to remember this, really remember this. A fall is not a fall unless you stay on the ground. Okay? Do not give fear a chance to take over. You've got to take action when the fear kicks in, because if you don't, it will take a hold and you will be trapped by it. And the really great thing is, the second thing that I want you to remember from all of this is that once you get back up, you're no longer the person on the ground. You're the person that's still riding. Okay? So let me know what you think about today's Happy Monday. Let me know when you've fallen. Let me know how you got up and let me know what you learned from it all. Either literally or metaphorically as I do. And let me know how you grew as a result of having falls. Because falls are inevitable. When you ride, you're going to fall off. I fall. I've been riding my whole life and I still fall off. It's inevitable. It's how you grow from it that's the important thing. And you never allow the fear to get in the way and make you play small and stop you doing the things that you love. Okay? Let me know. Leave a comment below the video.